Hello everyone out there and welcome back to GregTech. I did say I wasn't going to do an episode today, but I need to explain to you why I'm not doing an episode today. Even though I'm doing an episode today. But technically, this is not an episode, this is explanatory, even though I'll list it as episode 57. I've got some explaining to do. So, why the fuck am I getting struck by lightning? Also, this might be heavily edited. This is going to be reasonably short. Who struck me with lightning? I think he died. Good. So, for the past 10 episodes now, actually, since we started this project, where the goal is to automate steel. And last episode, we got the problem as we did not know how to input the stuff in and then output it. So it turns out you can do it both. So after the episode's done, I fixed that problem. You put a conveyor module, you put it as an input. So what that does is, it's same as pulling stuff out of a barrel. It'll pull out everything out of this, and then pulls it out into the next storage. And it can work the other way too, as long as you allow an input. So let me show you. So if we go into here, we have input and export. We usually put an input that pretty much pulls out the things out of the storage that it's connected to out. That's what it usually does. And then you put it as allow like output. So that means it can go the other way too. So that's how we fixed that problem. Then another problem arose. I had a problem that it actually filled up, not just these guys, these actually filled up in these slots too, which jammed up the entire blast furnace. And I was like, damn right, I might need to make some kind of clock. Then I was thinking to myself, wait a second, there's another option in this. There's this, conditions. So I started playing around with that in the Crave world, and I shit you not, it took me like probably an hour or maybe two just to figure out that did not work because the items are already getting pushed into it. Yeah, I wasn't very bright. So that didn't work. And then I found the most fatal flaw. You can't pull out steel ingots out of a blast furnace. No matter if it's a hopper, no matter if it's a conveyor module, you can't get this out without you doing it. Which just put the project in scrambles. And that's why I just did not feel like doing an episode today. So that's why we're going to put this project on hold. Because an EBF, you can do that. But an EBF is extremely expensive. You're supposed to use those for alloy. Is there another way of making steel? Probably. I need to check that. But for an EBF, you need coal dust. So we have to restructure this entire facility. I'll probably recycle some of these just for this guy. Actually, that's a really good idea. But yeah. So what you expect next episode is we're going to start on that tower. It doesn't mean that what we did was useless. The coke ovens, like I said, I can reuse those for the building. And I could still use these. I could still technically I still can use the coke ovens actually, and the compressor. So I can get the compressed blocks, take them out, and then put them into these. And then I can get, every night I can probably get about, 8 stacks of steel every night, as long as I keep up with the iron. Which is a lot. So we certainly fixed the steel problem. So yeah, it's just a shame because the design, I just wanted to see this thing done because the design was so cool. And then yeah, that happened. So yeah, but it is a lesson. Failure, as long as you learn from your mistakes or even your failures, then, well, that's just how you win at life. We know our mistake. We've used the wrong tools, and I should have redone. My mistake was not doing research. I should have went in the my Crave world and tested this out to make sure if it worked. before, and that's right, the render distance is lower because there is a reason why I don't go in my Crav world, because my computer can't handle it too well, apparently. But anyways, I should have learnt this from their steam boiler, because we had the same issue. I used the wrong boilers they couldn't input the fuel source properly. And now I've got the LV ones, no problem. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if the blast furnace, the electric blast furnaces would do either. They seem to be a very expensive solution, especially of now. Well, especially what I've heard of. But anyways, yeah. So next project is this tower. This one will probably last a little while. What's the goal of this tower? This tower, the goal is I want to replace all of this. I want a sorting system, so I don't just chuck stuff in a chest. I want all the machines I use at the main workshop in here. So that means I want a steam pipe all the way going to this building, which is quite a fair way. And I want to decorate the outside so it looks a bit more inviting. So this is more quality of life. We're not, well, we are progressing, but it's a house. And you'll probably have a new spot for intros and such. So, yeah. Now, we got new blocks, so we get to experiment with designs. We might change some things. I really want to put those doors the other way. So, like, I wish I could put them in the middle, but you can't. So they have, like, a bit of depth. But anyways. So, yeah, that's the plan. I'll start this tomorrow, probably. Yeah, I will. I still want to try to do this every day. But that is the reason why there's just not a full episode today. So I'll not use any more of your time. You can use it to either do whatever you want, catch up, or watch other videos of mine. Wherever you prefer, wherever entertains you. And yeah. But I just wanted to let you know what's been going on and the headache I've been having. Needless to say, if you can't deal with a headache, I don't think GregTech's for you. But you should already know that. That's annoying though, that looks really good. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next episode. Time to get some progress done. Get through some of the tree, yeah. Especially, I want that diamond car. I want that so bad.